So now we know that what is pulse. So is pulse is same in every situation? No. When you are in the resting state condition, the pulse rate will be generally from 72 to 80 times. Means your heartbeat is 72 to 80 times when you are in resting condition. But when you are doing some exercises or doing any hard works, then your pulse rate will increase. And depending on the situations also, sometimes when you hear some bad news or some when you are afraid of anything, your pulse rate goes up. That means your heart is beating more vigorously, so your pulse rate is increasing. But when you are in rest condition, generally the pulse rate will be normal, so that is 72 to 80 times. Okay, but depend when you are climbing stairs or running or doing exercise, jogging, then your pulse rate will be changing also. Next is, so now you know that there is a relationship between heartbeat and pulse rate. So there is an activity given in your textbook to check the pulse rate. Just you take one shut button and insert a matchstick onto the holes of the shut button and keep that shut button on the wrist and observe the matchstick. What will happen? The button will be moving. The button will be moving like this. That means your pulse is beating. That's why the button will be moving up lightly. There will be slight movement in the button. So this that is what we can check the pulse. Generally we can check the pulse by our hand also. Okay, so generally how does a doctor checks the heartbeat or heartbeat? With the help of stethoscope. So we know when we go to doctor, he keeps the stethoscope in his ears and keep one that ear. You in the stethoscope, you know that there is a earpiece which is kept in the ears, and there is a chest piece which is kept near the chest. Why he is keeping the near he on your chest? Why the doctor is keeping the chest piece on your chest only? Why he can't keep it on your hand or on your leg? Because he wants to count your heartbeat. He wants to know your heartbeat. That's why he is keeping the chest piece of the stethoscope on your heart, so that he can hear the sounds of your heart. Okay, so now so that stethoscope was discovered by a scientist called René Laennec. The stethoscope was discovered by which scientist? René Laennec. The stethoscope was discovered by the scientist René Laennec in 1816. So before discovery of stethoscope, people used to hear the heart sound by keeping their ear near the heart. After discovery of stethoscope by René Laennec, they used to hear. So what did he do is, Laennec folded a paper into a tube-like structure and kept that paper one end near the heart of the patient, and he used to listen with other end in the ear. Okay, suppose think this is a paper tube. He used to keep that near the heart of a patient, and he used to keep the ear on the other end, and he used to hear the sound of the heartbeat. After that, they used to, instead of paper tubes, they started using bamboo sticks also. After that, they have developed a advanced stethoscope which is now available. So there is an activity again given in your textbook, you have to prepare your own stethoscope. So for this, what you have to do is you should take a paper tube of 10-inch long, okay, and 1 inch in diameter. So the paper tube should be 10-inch long and 1 inch in diameter. పొడుగు 10 inch ఉండాలి, వెడల్పు 1 inch ఉండాలి. So just fold it into a tube like structure. Keep it one end near the chest of your friend and keep one end of the paper tube at your ear. Now listen carefully the heartbeat of for 1 minute. So you will notice the heartbeat. Now you can, by knowing the heartbeat, you can know the pulse rate of that person also. So generally the pulse rate is always mostly equal to the heartbeat. But if you have any complications with your heart, like if you have high cholesterol, suppose if you have high cholesterol, the blood will be flowing in the blood vessels. Now the cholesterol will be deposited here, and from the heart, the blood is flowing through blood vessels. From the heart, the blood is flowing with pressure. Due to deposition of cholesterol, the space is reduced in the blood vessel. So the pressure will be more, and you will be feeling more pulse. Then at that time the pulse will be more compared to your heartbeat. Okay, but mostly a general healthy person is having heartbeat and pulse rate same. But if we have any complication regarding his arteries or is regarding his heart, there will be difference between the heartbeat and the pulse rate. Okay, now if you see a newborn baby, his pulse rate or his heartbeat will be more. When you see the kids heartbeat will be more than the adults. So I will give you a table. Pause. Okay, now if you see the pulse rate of different persons, newborn, just 0 to 3 months baby will be having pulse rate of 100 to 150, and infants 3 to 6 months baby will be having 90 to 120, and infants 6 to 12 months baby will be having 80 to 120 pulse rate. Children's 1 to 10 years 70 to 130, and children's above 10 years and including adults and senior citizens, okay, they will be having the pulse rate between 60 to 100. Okay, so means in newborn babies the heartbeat will be more, so the pulse rate will be more, 100 to 150. Infants compared to adults, the heartbeats of children is more. Okay, that's why the pulse rate is more. In adults, it is generally between 60 to 100. But an ideal heartbeat, that is in 1 minute the heart beats 72 times. So that is the ideal, it is taken as ideal beat by WHO. So 72 times per minute heartbeat, it is considered as healthy heart. Okay, if heart is beating 72 times per minute, then it is considered as healthy heart. So depending, there will be several factors also, like your age, your weight of the body. They also అంటే అవి కూడా కౌంట్లో తీసుకుంటాం. 62 to 100 అంటే అందరికీ 72 ఉండదు. డిపెండింగ్ అపాన్ యువర్ వెయిట్ హైట్ కూడా మన హార్ట్ బీట్ అన్నది చేంజ్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది. దట్ మీన్స్ అవర్ పల్స్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో చేంజ్. బట్ healthy person, there is same heartbeat and the pulse rate will be almost same. But if there are any complications regarding your heart, there will be change in the pulse rate and the heartbeat. Okay, so there is an activity given in your textbook, like you have to take some students measure you have to take some students measure their heartbeat when they are in rest condition for 1 minute, and pulse rate. Is it same or different? You have to tabulate it. You have to write it in a tabular column. So this is about pulse. Okay. So simple. What is pulse? Pulse is rhythmic throbbing of arteries when blood is flowing through them. Okay. The blood pressure, the pressure of the blood when it is flowing in the blood vessels is considered as pulse, which is felt at wrist, neck, ankles and feet. Mostly we check the pulse at the wrist part by using index finger and middle finger and pressing slightly near below the thumb region. So pulse is normal, that is 70 to 80 in rest condition, but it changes according to the situation. Okay, so when you are afraid or when you are sad, when you are excited, the pulse will be generally going high. And but when you are in cool or rest condition, it will be normal. And when you are doing some exercises, climbing stairs, running, then also your pulse rate will be more. So there is relationship between pulse rate and the heartbeat. So one heartbeat is equal to one pulse rate. So this is normal in healthy people. But if you have any complications with regarding to your heart or blood vessels, then there will be change in the heartbeat and the pulse rate also. Okay. So due to deposition of cholesterol, fat in the blood vessels, the blood pressure will be increased or decreased. There will be change in the pulse. Okay. Then compared to adults, the kids will be having higher pulse. Okay, and higher heartbeat. So their pulse is different from the adults. But normally the adults, that is children above 10 years and adults and senior citizens, they will having the pulse rate of 60 to 100. But if you see the sports person, they are well trained. So their muscles are trained or they are trained. Their pulse will be generally 40 to 60. 40 to 60. Okay. Good morning students. So in the last class we have seen about transportation system. So what is transportation system? A system which is carrying something from one place to another place is called as transportation system. So in our body a transportation system is present. So when you compare in lower organisms like unicellular organisms, the food, the oxygen, the nutrients are being transported throughout the body by simple process of diffusion. But when you come back to the multicellular organisms, they are so much complicated. The body of multicellular organism is complicated. That's why the nutrients, the oxygen has to be supplied through a separate system. It can't be easily passed through diffusion process. If it is occurring through diffusion process, it will take lot of time. So the nutrients and the whatever the materials are passed from one cell to another cell through a separate, complicated and advanced system, that is circulatory system. So in our body, the circulatory system is acting as a transportation system. Okay. The circulatory system is acting as transportation system. Now, which is the main part of the transportation system in our body? Definitely blood. So blood is the main part of the circulatory system. So blood is carrying the oxygen, waste materials, nutrients and whatever things which are needed by the cell is given to the cell through blood. So blood is carrying everything to each and every part of the cell. So blood is coming from where? From the heart. So in this system in this chapter we are going to study detailed structure of heart. How does the heart looks, heart structure and how does the heart look. Before going to the heart, we would like to study about pulse. So in the last class we have discussed about the pulse also. What is pulse? Pulse is nothing but rhythmic throbbing of arteries when blood is propelled through them, which is felt at the wrist. You should write the definition as it is. Rhythmic throbbing of arteries when blood is propelled through them and is felt near the wrist. What is the meaning of that? When heart is contracting and relaxing, the heart is pushing the blood into the blood vessels. In the blood vessels, the blood is flowing with some pressure, which we are feeling at our wrist. Okay, that is called as pulse. Okay, the pressure with which the blood is flowing in the blood vessels is felt near the wrist, which is called as pulse. So pulse is, it is not only measured at the wrist, it can be measured at the neck region and near the ankle region, near the foot also we can measure the pulse.